Thank you. Thank you. And also speaking on behalf of the Jesuits, because Stan belongs to the Jesuit family. And as all of you know, we are talking about an 84-year-old person with Parkinson's, with hearing problems, a weak, fragile person. Just to give you a clue about Stan, who is Stan in the sense from the health scenario, this person has enormous ability to bear pain, highly tolerant, never complaining anything about himself. I give you a small anecdote. In 2019, Father Stan was with me in Indian Social Institute, Bangalore. One day he came up to my room from the ground floor to the first floor and told me, Joe, I have a severe pain in abdomen. I'm not sure. I already had twice appendicitis operation. It may be connected to that, but you don't need to worry about it. I think still I can manage. In the Jesuit tradition, we have when somebody is sick, he is supposed to obey the superior and the doctor. I told him, I will speak to your provincial and I will take you to the doctor. Whatever the doctor says, that is our tradition. You need to follow that. Okay, okay, with hesitatingly he said. The following day, I got an appointment in Philippines Hospital. I took him there. Doctor, one Kenneth, who is a specialist, said, Father, I don't know how he has been bearing this pain. It's almost, it has come to the last stage. I need to really operate. The surgery is a must. I'm not going to allow you to take him back. I'll try to get a bed, admit him, let him go through the preliminary test. I will do the operations immediately. And Monday he was admitted, Wednesday he was operated. I'm giving you this because the type of person who Stan is. Because this is how people live. Why should I have special preference and all that? This is my way of life. But still, finally, he obliged. Now, the last 6 months is, almost from October 8th, he is in prison. He had never told me anything, any complaints. I am managing, though I find it difficult physically, but I am managing. Except the last time he said, now I have to tell you, I'm not feeling okay. I have cough, I have fever, I don't know what it is. Then only one Ayurvedic doctor is treating me and some antibiotics is given. I have running stomach. I'm highly fragile now. I don't know whether they will do something. I'm not sure how my health situation will improve or not. I also want to point out these days, because we were not able to meet him face to face because of COVID, only once one of our junior lawyers was able to meet. These days, even the communications have become a problem. Even the telephonic conversations are very noisy. We are not able to hear. Stan already has a problem. Thanks to the prison authorities yesterday, they allowed him to make one more call and I was able to get some message. Now, the postal systems have collapsed. I used to get letters, at least what he is feeling, written by his friend, neighbors, and once in 10, post will reach me in 10 days. Now it is even after 1.5 months, the postal systems, posts are not reaching. I really don't know. And for the first time, he has said, I am feeling weak and fragile. I don't know what it is. Will the hospital, will the prison authorities take care of him? Please allow us to take care of him. And he doesn't have an Aadhaar card. Even the voter ID card he had, which he took along with him on the day of imprisonment, that's taken away. Later, I got to make a scanned copy and send it to him. Will he be denied vaccination because he doesn't have an Aadhaar? I really don't know. While I am grateful to some of the efforts that have been taken by the prison authorities in providing sort of a chair for the motion and some milk and all that, but I think it is time, when Stan is complaining, I understand, it's really come to a break point. The state, the prison authorities are not able to handle the situation. That's a clear clue I'm getting it. Now, if he's saying weak and helpless, my sense is he is reaching a break point. What's going to happen to him? That's a major concern. On 15th of May, in the High Court, the state is supposed to file the health status. My appeal to the state and the prison authorities is, please present the fact. Accept that you are not able to handle the situation now for various reasons. And just providing an Ayurvedic treatment, it's unacceptable. Allow us, release them on bail. We will take care of all the prisoners related to Bhima Goregaon case. And I also appeal to the High Court, they must really because this is related to life and liberty, they must demand a fair bit of looking into this health scenario, get a true report and take action on that. Only then we will be able to really say that the prisoners had the same right as outsiders. And if we cannot, we are already punishing them for what they have not done. Let the trial take place as soon as it is possible. But we want to appeal to the state authorities, the prison authorities, the NIA, and the High Court. Please be considerate. These are human beings. Treat them as human beings for what they have contributed to the society, and look at their age and health condition. Accept that we are unable to deal, we understand the situation, at least allow us to take care of them by releasing them temporarily on bail. This is my appeal to all stakeholders concerned. That's the best contribution you can make during this pandemic time, that they have a sense of personal liberty and security to protect their life by their relatives, friends, and family people. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Father Joe. Father, there's been a question for you, so we're just going to unmute the question and get it for you. Just a second, Father. Sonam, you can ask your question.
Father Joe, if you could give us an approximate date of when you last spoke to Father Stan, when he told you that he's not well and he has fever and everything else.
Yesterday morning.
And before that, when was the last time you spoke to him?
No, yesterday morning only he called me, because I can't call him. Only he is allowed to call. Only the lawyers can make a call, a legal counsel call. Only he is allowed. And the call timing is 5 minutes duration. It was clumsy. It got cut. Thanks to prison authorities, they immediately allowed another call. Second time I spoke to him for 2 minutes. I managed to get this information.
Okay. And before yesterday, when you spoke to him, he was doing all right.
He said by 10th, see, this is a person. He may have something, but he will not comply. Yesterday, he has gone to the point of telling that I am fragile, I am feeling this way, I am helpless. Yesterday. That call was on 10th. Till 10th, apparently he was managing. Now, yesterday, it is coming to a break point.